Yo, what up, world? It's your boy, OG Griffin, man. Back again with a video update. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post bell notification so you can get all the videos that I'm dropping. So that's what it is, man. So check me out, right? The female that got shot on Halloween night in Houston, Texas, when Takeoff lost his life, she spoke out for the first time on a local news station. And she was telling the local news station her scary feeling, what happened that night that she was shot. So this is the thing. Sydney Leday, that's her name. She had to go make a GoFundMe page to pay for her medical bills. You know? But the thing about that, she was in a coma for a whole week, suffering. Didn't know she was gonna make it out the hospital. So it's a sad situation, man. It's a very sad situation. And my thing is, the Prince family, least y'all could do is help her pay for her medical bills. Least you can do that. Because y'all threw a party that got out of hand and y'all couldn't control the situation. Words started exchange. Gunfire starting to exchange, everything that started to exchange, and this girl gets shot in the head and had to be rushed to the local hospital where she was in a coma for a whole week. And I'm just saying, man, if it wasn't for the Prince family, she wouldn't have got shot. Takeoff wouldn't have lost his life. And you asking me why I'm saying all this? Because they threw a party and they invited the Migos to this party. If they didn't ever throw a party, the Migos probably would never be in Houston, Texas, celebrating whatever they were celebrating. So yes, it's on the Prince family, man. But at least they can pay for the girl medical bills. At least you can do that. If you can't do nothing else, at least do that. But let me show you the clip what the news got of her and sat down one-on-one with Sydney Leday. Roll it.
A woman critically injured in the shooting that killed Migos rapper Takeoff, speaking for the very first time.
Sydney Leday is 24 years old and says it is a miracle she's alive. It's a story our Grace White has been working on for months.
She joins us with the exclusive.
It's very hard for Sydney Leday to sit down and talk about that night. We've been waiting for months until she was ready to tell her story. And tonight she sat down with us to talk about the shooting and her recovery that's far from over.
I really just can say I'm just grateful to be here. And
Sydney Leday is a survivor.
Do you remember the moment you first woke up in the hospital?
I didn't want to be there. I kept telling my mom I want to go home. I had never been in a hospital like that.
The night rapper Takeoff was shot and killed outside a bowling alley in downtown Houston, she was shot too, in the head, after what Houston police called a private party that started on Halloween. It was just 2 days after Leday's 24th birthday.
I remembered what happened because when I was up the whole time after I got shot in the head, and I called my mom and told her what happened and to come.
Leday says somehow she made it down an escalator and to a friend's car who took her to the hospital. She was in a coma and intubated before she woke up.
I felt the sting in the back of my head. I felt myself falling, and the person I was with picked me up and we got in the car, but it was like a scary movie, really. Ironically, it was Halloween night. I had on a nun outfit. I had blood all over me.
At any point, do you remember being scared before all that happened, or was it, in your opinion, a normal night?
There wasn't any arguments or anything until the event was actually over. And yeah, that's when I knew something was wrong, because I thought these people that were arguing was just playing from, like I said, the energy that was in the room before. Everybody was around the table playing a game of dice. So I thought it was just like, you know, some friendly banter.
But that banter turned into a shooting, sending the crowd running. And that's when Leday says she was shot. After a week in the hospital, she was finally released.
What was it like when you went home?
That's when the real stuff started. Like, I had a panic attack as soon as I got home.
Born and raised in Houston, the community's rallying around her recovery, raising money on a GoFundMe page to help pay for her medical bills. Leday knows her recovery will take time, physically and emotionally, but is thankful she survived.
I was just grateful that I did, because the place that it hit in my head, I just feel like it was a miracle.
We'll have more of Sydney's story tomorrow, including an interview with her mom and her attorney, who says more should have been done that night to control the crowd.
All right, there are 2 men involved in this case that have been charged. What's their status?
Well, the man charged with Takeoff's murder is Patrick Clark. He bonded out just this month. And there was another person charged with felon in possession of a weapon, Cameron Joshua. He's still in jail, but the investigation continues.
Wow. Man, listen, man. I mean, I can say this over and over and over again, man. If you're going to throw a big, huge party, you got to make sure everybody at this party is safe. If you don't make sure everybody at your party is safe, and something happened, like what happened to Takeoff and to Sydney Leday, whoever is hosting this party is responsible for what goes down at this party. So yeah, I'm saying it. The Prince family is responsible for this girl medical bills. They're already responsible for Takeoff's death. Only thing I'm saying, man, pay the girl medical bills, man. You know what I'm saying? Make it right on so many levels if you can make it right. At least make it right with that. You can't make it right with Takeoff because his family can't get him back. Takeoff family cannot get him back because he gone. This girl, luckily to be still here with her family, but with high medical bills. Come on, man. Make it right. And it's sad that she had to go start a GoFundMe page to pay her medical bills at an event J. Prince Jr. threw. Well, I ain't tell her to come. Well, you're right. You ain't tell her to come. But I'm just saying, who ain't gonna come to your events? They might not come now, but who's not gonna come to a J. Prince Jr. event? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get right and we going to the party. Not knowing that she gonna get shot. Not knowing Takeoff gonna lose his life. Man, I can preach about this all day long, man. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. And that what J. Prince Jr. them doing, if they even doing it, I don't allegedly if they even doing it. What I mean by doing it, if not helping her with her medical bills. If y'all not helping her with her medical bills, that's wrong with y'all, man. Yeah, that's wrong. That's very wrong. This girl had to go start a GoFundMe page to pay for her medical bills because simple fact, y'all threw a party and y'all couldn't control the situation. Hit in the comments, let me know if I'm wrong. That's all I'm saying. OG Griffin, man. This is my take on this conversation, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.